Okay, I want to talk to the reseller community out here a little bit. Um, Things are going to change, and they are going to change rapidly. Um, I really think that this Christmas season, because I study everything, I study stock markets, weather patterns. I study companies. Are they going under? What are their fourth quarter earnings, their third quarter earnings? If you are a reseller, you have to stay on top of this stuff, especially if you do it for a living. So, what's happening out there in the world? They're not talking about it a lot. They're trying to keep it under wraps because they don't want to scare people. But companies are tanking. They're cutting their prices. The brick and mortar stores can hardly stay open anymore. Such things as Macy's, there's even a lot of drugstores closing down. We are headed into a deep depression. I really think this Christmas is kind of going to be kind of mediocre maybe, but I think moving into the first of 2023 and on all of 2023, we are going to be seated in a deep depression. We've been in a recession. We're still in a recession. We haven't reached depression status yet, but once we do, I think things are really going to change rapidly for the worse. So, I'm not a big spender to start with. I spend for the things we need. We live below our means. But for anyone out there who has an online store, now's the time to make some pushes. I mean, I'm talking some hardcore pushes to get some of your inventory moved. Because I just don't see, um, I guess it really depends what you're selling. Like, here on TikTok, I do a lot of health related stuff. That's a completely different story than things that are frivolous needs, like, oh, I want that purse, I want that shoe. Things, people are really cutting back on the things that they don't need, instead buying things only they need because that's all the money they have. Now, from what I read, we're seeing Walmart take on more and more company stock, and meaning just like the last one they took on was True Religion. They're also taking on Star Wars. You know, Star Wars used to be a big thing. They now also carry band t-shirts in their stores, uh, any band t-shirts. So what this tells me is these companies, because they can no longer survive as a brand on their own, they are now selling out to Walmart to carry their brand because they want to be able to reach, because people don't have the money anymore. So they can no longer sell a pair of True Religion jeans for like 225, 300. People simply aren't doing it. So they have now sold, partnered with Walmart and have lowered their prices to try to survive this depression that we're heading into. So anyway, that's my take on what's going on right now. And let's all make as much money as we can online until we get out of this depression. And I don't know how long it's going to last, y'all.